السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. معكم مستر دل من قناة مستر دل جيمز. رجعنا لكم في مقطع جديد ولعبة وحلقة جديدة. حلقة جديدة يا ابني، الله يقرفك انقرع هزعج. حول ولا قوة الا بالله. مثل ما كنت اقول، رجعنا حلقة جديدة من هاوردز لاجسي. الحلقة يا هذا خويني يمسح يا الله. في الحلقة الرابعة اليوم راح نكمل مهماتنا. فاهم شي؟ لا تنسوا من زر اللايك واشتراك معنا في هذا القناة والنشر. يلا نبدأ. بنروح بعد ما روح خوينا امس. الحين متجهين لصف حضور الصف الدفاع ضد فنون الظلام. يلا مشينا جلسنا نفس المكان. حلوين. يلا خلنا ندخل الصف. حلوين جينا. الله كلنا مجموعة جايين. اوه نتدرب احنا الحين. انا ويني؟ بس يا نعمات خذيه. السؤال انا ويني؟ انا ما تعلمت شيء. خلوا الناس تعلم ولا انا؟
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Yep.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
نعم.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter.
ممتاز.
Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Yep. Where's your dummy?
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
يلا مشينا. شكله عندنا حصة هنا ولا مهمة ما ندري. هذا شكله حصة. والله بالطيب.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
يعرفون بها. جوني جاء.
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
محمد أعطاني روز وردة يا
We
حبيبي.
do look forward to growing together.
ازدهار معا. يا
How
لبه.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again.
يا لبه الأستاذة.
This year we
أبله.
with enchantment and
اللهم
excitement.
زيونة.
The most important thing cultivated in herbology is
Yeah.
knowledge.
العذر والسموح على لبسي اللي أبو كلب.
Is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bone.
سبيستيان معي.
Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
أكيو.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
أنا نقفل ثانينا.
Everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
يلا. يصايح. اقربه. يلا. يو تكسر هذا منقوص يا.
Place your mandrake in the new pot and pack out the soil.
كيف سمعناها؟ السؤال كيف سمعناها؟ سؤال جد كيف سمعتوه؟
Soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
الدنيا مكسرة. صلحت على دون. سريع سريع.
I'm very
شكلك اليوم
sorry
يصير.
about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
انحرجت. خلاص هذا من
For our next
ممتاز.
task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
وين رايح كابتن؟
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
راح نتحدث معها.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
طيب. أولا أحسنت في زراعة النبات ماندريك الخاص بك، يمكنك أن يكون من الصعب إلى حد أصبحت أصم تقريبا.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep.
نعم.
Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've
شكرا.
arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
طيب حلو.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
فاصل نزرع.
Or roses.
طيب ممكن يا بلا توخرين.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
وندفول الحين بتقول.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage.
الله يستر
Finds
منه.
that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. Cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
إيه عرضون يا أخي هذه حالة. يلا خل نروح.
Home of the Chinese chomping. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
مهاجمة الدم المستهدفة بالملفوف الصيني. طيب اوكي. هذا الملفوف الصيني.
Look at that.
الله الله.
Mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
والله هرجك واجد يا ابني.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they?
نعم.
My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
لست أقول أنك لن تتمكن من الدفاع عن نفسك وحدك، لكن تخيل لو أنها لم تكن هذه الدميات. طيب صح. أعتقد أنها قد تكون
I
مفيدة.
suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse.
صح.
Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other
عليك.
plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden.
ما
You
عليك
get
يا
the
رجل.
idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
يا
Take your
برجع.
time. I'll see you back in...
خلنا نجي نكلمها.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits.
معليش أموري طيب.
As you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
صحيح. أموري أريد أن أتقدم لك.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
أوكي نجيها بعد 5 دقائق إن شاء الله.
After the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow it. I saw all of that on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
درعة السحرية خلينا نشوفها. هلا المشكلة.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect.
Okay.
You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion.
Wigan.
Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
حلو علمنا كيف.
Some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
نسوي بأنفسنا.
Never know when you might need it.
Okay.
Please begin.
طيب كيف نسويها يا ابني؟ شفت اللي يقول لك يلا ابدأ وانت ما تدري وين الله حاطي. يلا.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
حلو. الخلط. يلا جا دورنا نخلط. يلا سوينا خلطة. شم له شيء معجبه واضح.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir.
كيفية التقنية. سويتها له قبل.
Not an easy potion to brew.
حلو.
Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion.
Nah.
Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes,
Nah.
sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay.
My parents considered keeping me home from school.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
طيب جينا هنا.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
نعم. لماذا تسأل؟
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
لا.
Yes. We met in the common room.
صح.
Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
Okay.
That's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
ريشة فوبو. وش يعني الريشة دي؟ اوكي يلا نجيبها.
Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember.
Revelio.
باض مثل ما يقولون بعض الناس. هذا باض حلوين. ريش جبنا لك اللي تبي. يلا.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
اوكي. فنرجع. هذا منها.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
طيب ايش نسوي اذا ندلق؟
The Dittany or crush it. The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Revelio.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
انفجر عليه انفجر عليه.
Dragon Dart! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
فشل جارث.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
يا ليت.
Accomplice will answer to me as well.
عرفني. حلو نزرع عشان نلقى. يلا.
I brewed an Endurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
ايه صح عرف.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson.
أكيد.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I
شكرا.
confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
طيب.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
طردني قلاضة فوجك.
See you, my friend.
Good to see you too.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
ايه
I'm
نعم.
well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
نعم.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade.
وش؟
You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
Hello.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land.
Uh
I'm
huh.
not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
حلو. حلوين. ايش هذا؟
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with the student. I also heard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
شكرا ناتي.
Be on your guard.
تركتني be in your guard.
Your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
يلا متجهين لهذا نشوف ايش عندهم. سمعت صياح عندهم قبل شوي. شو ايش عندهم ذا الاختبارات؟
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research.
هذا
I
شو؟
do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
الراس.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
تحدث.
You can't be sick.
اوف.
Leave her alone.
حلوين. حولت دجاجة. تعال يا ابني.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
ايه حلو، لقيت الثاني. Easy.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
لا ما عليك ما عليك، لا تخافين لا تخافين، أنا موجود.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
شكرا.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
هاجمون. من تكون بريئة؟
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts.
يلعن كنت
hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant
البنت
potioneer.
الثانية.
Has her own shop in
كنت
Nottingham
بريئة.
Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
حلوين. خدمات مؤرخة وعالمة. يا رجال تضحك عنها. طيب خلنا سلك لها.
The legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
وشنهاش؟
Vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
بالله عندنا طقطق يقول كم هو ممل.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
يلا خلنا نروح نشوفها.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
هذا هو. طيب خلنا نستخدم هنا. طيب.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
No.
Incendiary. The flames make the pyre sing.
الله عليه. جبتها صح. طلعت تقرون. الله طلعت اشجار دين. زبطت لك.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
ايش رايك فيني؟ تعطيني ريال.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
حتى أنا.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
هي روحي. اختبار مهمة. اختبارات ميرلين. شالت أغراضها وروحت الله يسر عليها.
You there? Yes, you. I wonder if you might...
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington. At your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
حلو. يلا. وين؟
Wait. How do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
حلو. عرف نحن بالمكتبة.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
What?
I beg your pardon. Roast beef. Rotten roast beef.
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it. Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Ah, here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here.
Revelio.
Do try not to get in the way of the household. I'm already imagining the sweet aroma of rotten roast beef.
A student
Never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What did
Plenty
they
of
want?
delicious food and what found themselves a bit peckish likely.
Certainly makes
rookie.
Ugh, there's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
Is it all right for students to wander into the kitchens?
Well, since you asked, students aren't supposed to be in the kitchens, but Finky doesn't mind.
Let's
There's
see if
nothing
we
that
can.
lifts Finky's spirits more than the company of students. We so rarely get visitors, and we have plenty of treats. Come back anytime you please.
أها. هل أنت مقيدة بأطعمة
Are there
محددة؟
any restrictions as to what you can make here?
Finky supposes not. However, Finky has had the best luck with the many recipes left by Helga Hufflepuff. Her quince pie has always been a favourite, but the newfangled Arbroath Smokies are becoming popular as well.
Do you and the other house elves conjure the food served in the Great Hall?
Goodness no! Not even house elves can conjure food out of thin air. Food is one of the 5 principal exceptions to Gamp's law of elemental transfiguration. We can, however, multiply it, transform it, and of course, prepare it. Then we send it straight up to the Great Hall.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Okay.
Revelio.
هذا هو. تتمشى.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Finky sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Is the Headless Hunt dangerous?
Oh, the Headless Hunt wouldn't hurt a fly, let alone a student. Just a group of fun-loving headless ghosts.
What am I supposed to do when we meet the hunt?
Allow me to do the talking. They can be a rather supercilious lot. I'm certain they'll be welcoming to you, however, in no small part due to the rotten roast beef you'll come bearing.
I thought the rotten roast beef was for you.
It is. in a way. You see, I've been trying to gain access to the hunt for quite some time. Offering beef to Patrick may help me in that regard. One, of course, also helping you.
حلو يا مشينا.
Well, I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
دينا يلعبون براسه.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here.
What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsed. Do let us pass. We brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from a young jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
رايحين مقابر. هذا هو فوق جال.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now, then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now, please, follow me, and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
حلوين بنروح الحين هذا هو.
Who will be next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins?
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him, oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move your head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
لعبة.
How did you happen to become a member of the Headless Hunt?
I was executed alongside some fellow mutineers. We didn't like
من
the way things were
متم
being run in our county.
من متمردين هو.
Treason is such a strong word, but that's what we were found guilty of. Things would have turned out much better if they'd let me be in charge.
Please, could you explain the rules again?
Find his head amongst the pumpkins 5 times. Use your wand. I cannot be more specific than that.
جلطة.
Why are you using Jackdaw's head for this game?
Well, if you must know, Jackdaw's our newest member, so we like to put him through his paces.
على تم الاستعداد.
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvelous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times.
يلا ما عليك.
begin. Cast away until...
I've never seen it played like this.
هذا عرفته.
Looks like you found us. This ain't over yet.
I'm glad I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Revelio.
Here we go again.
ايزي يصفقون لي.
Revelio.
ايزي بيسي.
You make this look easy.
You're sure to find him.
Revelio.
خمس مرات.
Of course, having a wand serves you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, hmm? You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head. And I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. I found them after he ran riot through the library. Doubt he even noticed they were gone.
طيب وش اللي قطع راسك؟
Did someone in the cave cut off your head?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, when you visit, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
اوكي ماذا يوجد داخل الكهف؟
What will I find in the cave?
Aside from my mortal remains? If I remember correctly, some treasures, a magical bridge. But what kind of an adventure would it be if I spoiled the surprises for you?
Okay.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfrey can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
اوكي. هذا هو ينتظر.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
شنو
Aside from the bird
بنطلع بقايا الأوراق من جثته.
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge. This is rather unfortunately coming back to me. Yes. You know, The closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
يا مشينا يا روعة المكان.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
صحيح.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
هذا هو نشب عليه النار. ها
Intramuros.
قلت الكلمة Intramuros. كش ذا. ها افتح لي طريق.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Incendio.
I won't rest.
ها هذا وضعك. ها 2 3.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
شوف هذا وين ودينا. دخلنا.
Rooms must have something to do with opening this door.
أكيد. حلوين.
I can shoot this, but it doesn't stay lit for long. I need to light all 3 before they time out on me.
طيب. حلوين فتحتها. والله شغلي مسار كامل هنا. جسر كامل هنا. شغلي جسر بالكامل هنا. حلوين حلوين. فتح لنا الباب. يلا إلى جد. حبيبي. حلو زبطناها. يوج والله هذا شنو كل السحر فيه سحر. والله حلينا هذا. سوينا لنا جسر. كمل الجسر. طيب شكرا.
Revelio.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be overheaded with the jacket.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
يا حبيبي.
imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
والله هزمتكم واحد واحد. إلى طريق. حلوين زبطناها فتحناها واكتمل الجسر بالكامل. مرصع بالفضة، مرصع بالألماس أو بالنحاس مثل ما نقول. أكيد. والله يا المكان إيه في ناس ينتظرونه. نعم.
There's Jackdaw looking dead as ever.
هذا ميتا.
Here it is, the map that brought
هذا ورقة.
Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
في شيء بالغرفة دي. اي والله اني داري. اعزل. انا انتبه. صح. صح. خذ ذبحته وكله باقي ذولي. اوه هذا شكل قوي جدا، بيتعبني جدا. عليك فيه. ذبحته. والله سريع ما عندي. يوجي والله جوني الاثنين. ما عندي شيء. اوه لا ما ينفع كذا. ذبحنا واحد. ذبحته. ياهو قتال عنيف جدا، مع ذلك فزنا. اي والله وش يصير هنا. الله ايوه خلنا ندخل نشوف وش اللي فيه. هل بتأتينا رؤية الآن؟ هل اوه مويه.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
اوه صرت محمي تحت الماء.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
Dude. حلوين فتح.
What is this place?
اي والله شنو المكان ذا؟ جينا نفس المكان. وش ذا؟ يو والله المكان ذا اللي بينزل لي باص الحين بيحاربني ولا ايش؟ والله هذا وش؟ اوه
Can it be?
هذا هو خوينا. خلينا نتكلم.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensieves. You're Professor Rackham.
Rackham.
I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
طيب okay.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here...
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Okay, سأحضر كده.
I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Okay. حاليا خلنا نروح. موهبة الإنفاق حلو. خلنا نروح بس. ومثل ما تشوفون وصل نهاية مقطعنا لهذا اليوم من هوغورتس ليجاسي، الحلقة المعتقد الخامسة مدري الرابعة. إن شاء الله عجبكم المقطع. إذا عجبكم لا تنسوا معنا بزر اللايك والاشتراك معنا في هذه القناة والنشر. كان معكم مستر ديل من قناة مستر ديل جيمز. السلام عليكم. هذا وين راح؟